The you kind of like this guy, but when you can't decide between the Filet-O-Fish or the Big Mac, and he says...
I'll get you both.
Thank you.
You definitely like this guy meal. Get it at McDonald's when you get 2 of your faves for just $6.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Single item at regular price. Good afternoon. Would you like to try a free sample of our double fudge brownie?
Oh, sure. That's very good. I'll just take one more, just to be sure. Yep, still very good.
Some things never change. Like never being able to take just one free sample. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their car insurance.
Is that macadamia nut I taste? Let me take one more.
Sir?
Yeah, I thought so.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
He has the most famous genital warts in music.
Christopher Media. Let's make some noise. From Asthmacore Studios near Detroit, Michigan, it's Unregimented.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
144.
Hello.
Hi. I'm Chris.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Brock Callahan.
No, you're not.
How's it going, Brock?
I'm Erik.
All right. Rumor has it Jay may be joining us.
Right.
He's been downgraded to might be joining us.
He's on West Coast time, so he doesn't even have any idea what's going on over here.
Last we heard from Jay, there was dinner, and he was with some guy named Danny Pacific.
Well, you know how they like to run up the corporate card at these dinners. I mean, they're probably tossing back a few, too.
Yeah.
Tossing a couple of salads.
Man, I get like 35 bucks. I get 35 bucks a day. Jay talking about these
Your
three...
per diem?
Yeah, Jay talks about these 3-digit dinners he gets when he's on the road. Like, must be nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who I give my per diem to. Every time that comes up, I think of Maid. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Yeah.
Is it about
Forget about it. I don't even know I went there. So, what is going on? You know, they don't make Betamax anymore.
Really?
Right?
Yeah. Well, my dad owns 2 of those machines in box with the wrapping, the popping wrapping. It's incredible.
Well,
so if you ever want to come
what
over
you
and
might
watch
not
Betamax
know,
put them on eBay, it'd probably make a shitload of money.
What you might not know is that they just stopped making Betamax as of Tuesday.
What? They still was it in like TV stations and stuff?
What?
No, I guess
fuck.
They still use it in Japan.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Of course.
Which I don't know. Well, maybe I guess they use both, but
yeah,
I do remember in the days when, back when you would actually buy music. Remember that? Let's start there.
Buy music?
Oh, wait.
I've done that for at least a decade.
I have to go back a little further. Back when music was put on formats that we could take with us, and it was actual physical, tangible thing.
Your Discmans.
Right.
Your Walkmans.
And then in the 90s, you got into, it wasn't just good enough to buy the one that was released in the U.S. You had to get the import because it had an extra track.
Sure did.
Or what the
demo.
What the Brits really caught on to is having 2 singles for every song that was released. So Blur would put out an album, 4 singles on the album. That means you have 8 different singles with different cover artwork and different B-sides on each one. And if you're a really big fan of somebody like, say, Bjork, you know, I had a huge Bjork collection before she even had a catalog of like 2 albums. Because I bought every single version. It had a remix on the B-side and all that shit.
Did it impress her enough to have her sleep with you?
But almost. But
he owns all my
I made a
singles.
video. I don't know if she ever saw it. I mean, I think it kind of got overshadowed by that guy who killed himself. So.
Ooh.
No, this is all going on to say that I even bought import videos of certain bands that would have releases in, Japan was another one.
Right.
There's a lot of bands that would get really big in Japan, and so you
Japanese
have
imports.
The Japanese imports, which were even more money, and the videos too. But you'd have to get you had to get a certain type of VCR that had a certain setting on it or something because it was a different code or some shit like that. But it looked like a regular VCR tape.
Right.
But apparently they've been doing Betamax this whole time as well. And Sony is just now saying, all right, that's it. No more Betamax. No.
Well, we have a bunch of Betamax porn at my house if you guys ever want to get into it.
Oh, wow. Do you have a player?
Vintage
How hipster of you.
Yes, of course. I told you we have 2 of them. So.
Oh, that's right, 2.
Yeah, 2 of them. twice the.
It's a console like built into it.
It's like starting up the fucking space shuttle to put a tape in this thing. It's incredible.
What was the whole thing about Betamax is supposed to be better quality?
Yeah, and it's a better engineered cassette as well.
But when they started out, right, less of that having to kind of stick a pencil in there and twist the spool around when it gets a little bit tangled up. But the thing that held Betamax back in the beginning was that the format it was an hour long,
right,
and you could squeeze more onto a VHS.
Yeah, lower resolution
and they also figured out ways where you'd do it on super long play or super duper long play or whatever the settings were. You could get 8 hours out of one of those things, but it would all look like shit. So it was the fact that you didn't have to chop up your average movie into 2 cassettes.
Right.
It's bad enough having to flip a laser disc.
I have the 2 cassette version of Braveheart. If you guys want to watch that.
Well, that's a long movie anyway. That was like 2 VHS or that.
It was 2 VHS. It's not, I don't have, they didn't have that on Betamax as far as I know.
Not unless you got the Japanese import.
Exactly. And that has more Mel Gibson on it, by the way. Sides of him that you don't see.
Is this pre-insane Mel Gibson?
He was always insane, but we just heard about it later.
Right. The Japanese import has a B-side of him performing Outdoor Miner, I think.
Yeah. And he's also, in part of the outtakes, he's actually drawing a swastika out of human feces on the college campuses. It's great. I like to reference.
So you're saying it wasn't a racist swastika? It was referential.
Yeah, exactly. Ouch. And it was smaller than a coffee cup, so it was totally cool.
No, it's not. Let's not go there again. Let's not go there again. Chris, you fly a lot. You ever see lasers pointed at the planes?
No. Yeah, I saw this today. I saw the story. I did not click on it.
Is it about blue lasers?
No, I think when we imagine lasers, they're always red.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Well, indeed, the laser tag lasers were. Remember?
Yeah.
I wanted that. I never got.
We both worked in Pro Audio.
Yeah. Yes.
As you know, do you
Pro
remember
Audio.
blue lasers? Do you remember those?
They
didn't have the blue lasers at the time because blue lasers are more powerful than red lasers, and the other colors.
The actual component is more expensive.
Yeah. Well, the reason it's not just it's more expensive, but it's a more powerful laser.
Made out of kryptonite.
Exactly, made out of kryptonite. But the thing is that you need a license to, you would have at the time to use that laser because it could shine and hit a pilot. It was strong enough to hit a plane. So they couldn't sell those to the general public. You'd have a license to use a blue laser. Now they're making lower frequency blue lasers at a consumer level that you can purchase. But let's hear about this.
Well, yeah, apparently this is a thing because recently there were 20 laser strikes across the country in one night. And what happens is when people shine this laser up and it hits the windshield, it supposedly refracts and could spread the beam out,
right,
and blind possibly both pilots.
It reminds me of WrestleMania.
Not only so 20 in one night. Laser strikes are recorded this year.
Poison concert.
This year so far, laser strikes on planes. 5,352 were reported.
And how many of those ended with a lethal action? Well, I mean, seriously,
I don't know. How many of these are people fucking with their cats?
They can't find any of these people. That's the thing, is they don't know because it's impossible to track where it's coming from.
Exactly.
This was, so tracking this back to 2010, it was 2,837 laser attacks on planes reported. So it's, what is that, more than doubled? What were those numbers again?
Are these attacks?
It's almost double. I
haven't really heard the news about the...
Well, that's what they're calling them, is laser attacks.
You make it sound like a TIE fighter is going after 747s.
Is throwing rocks at cars an attack?
I guess so.
Well, there you go. I mean, it could just
But planes aren't being shot out of the sky.
It could do nothing. Could just bounce off the windshield and not do anything, or it could fuck your car up or cause an accident too. So
I guess you're right, but I want to know how dangerous. I understand the what if, but has it ever hurt anybody? Can we find facts on that?
Well,
has
listen,
this ever injured anyone?
They have
except for being annoying as shit.
They have these pre-planned flights. The fucking plane can go on autopilot. These seem to happen when they're in high altitude and not doing like landing or takeoff maneuvers. So, I mean, is it really dangerous? No, but how long can you close your eyes on the freeway and not weave out of your lane? Like, it's just not recommended at all.
So yes, I understand there's a danger every time.
This is not something that you decide by degrees. Like, we're going to allow 20 laser shootings a year.
Well, it doesn't sound like it's very, I don't know.
We need to really cut this down.
I don't think it's very, I wouldn't say profitable, but very, something that Al Qaeda would put their energy into. We're going to get everybody together, and we're going to bombard lasers at the planes.
No. Well, okay. It's aliens. It's aliens, Eric.
Okay. I
right?
believe you.
When it's on a scale of that, when it happens like 20 in one night.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, or it could be Jesus.
These are aliens. Oh. Or some sort of Soviet technology. These are cloaked drones that are scanning other aircraft looking for targets.
It's Putin sitting on his big chair in Russia, shining his lasers at the American planes.
It's the asshole who, making the cat skid into the wall was no longer entertaining, so he goes and shoots it out in the sky and goes, look, a plane. How do you even hit a fucking plane, much less a windshield with a fucking laser?
I don't think I could do that. Maybe it's the cats. Maybe they're getting their revenge.
Or is it really actively like little fucking pricks that are like, honestly trying to fuck with a plane?
Right. No,
I don't see the motivation.
What was that? That was amazing. I am starting to really, really enjoy this broadcast of the night because it starts to fall apart in a fun way.
Well, I wouldn't recommend it anyways because since 2011 when the FAA passed new laws that can impose $11,000 civil fine for pointing a laser at an aircraft.
Somebody's actually got to see you do it, though. It's one of those things, though. We can't track you, but if we find out, you're getting it.
And more recently made it a federal crime that could impose up to a 20-year sentence.
See, now when I said
But again, I don't know of a case of somebody like having them finding anybody.
Really?
You know of one.
You don't say, because I was going to say when I told you I saw this and I didn't click on it. You did not say the story that I thought you were going to say. I saw this. This happened this morning in New York City.
They actually found somebody who was...
Chopper 4 got hit by a laser and helped the police locate the suspects.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah.
There we go. This is the footage.
Okay.
Look at that.
Oh,
I got it coming out of the... look at you see where he is?
Little fucking prick. What is the deal?
Look at it.
What is the obsession with it?
What is the deal with airplane lasers?
I see the people involved right now. They're walking in and out of the building.
I don't know why this is entertaining.
You don't do it to a helicopter because they can
getting laser.
idle.
They just did it again.
They're doing it repeatedly. So anyway,
the two of them are standing there right now.
Oh.
Wait, you realize we can see you?
Yeah,
hitting us right now. Don't look, George.
Don't look, George.
Oh yeah, you think this is a joke, huh?
Oh, sorry.
Think this is a game?
I was
I didn't know you could hear me.
Discomforted for a second there, George. Don't look.
So the police came and what? Find him? What happened?
Did they find him?
Fine.
Well, let's.
The helicopter found them. They're like, we can see you.
Right, we get the gist of the footage. Let's read this story. The Federal Aviation Administration is investigating 2 instances of lasers being pointed at news helicopters Wednesday evening, including at NBC New York's Chopper 4. Chopper 4 was heading to downtown Brooklyn to cover the arrest. Let's get to the heart of the story. Authorities, including NYPD and the FAA, were contacted and guided to the location, a health food restaurant on Fulton Street, with the help of Chopper 4. 2 people were taken into custody, and one of them, a 20-year-old cook at the eatery, was arrested. So one of these guys got arrested.
Wow.
Oh, he's what, like a cook on his break?
Yeah, pretty much. The cook was found holding a frying pan with the laser inside it.
What?
He told police pointing the laser was meant to be a joke.
Real funny now, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Did it also have a radio built into the handle?
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty high fucking tech frying pan.
Why did he need a laser built into his frying pan?
So you can directly target the eggs? Is that how it works?
The FAA said New York ABC affiliate WABC TV also reported its news helicopter being struck by a laser near Newark Airport about 5:20 p.m. A 26-year-old man was arrested and charged with interference with transportation and utilizing a laser toward an aircraft. Pointing a laser at a plane is a federal crime. Said the FAA since 2011 has been moving to enforce penalties against those found pointing lasers at an aircraft.
And you know what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass?
Including imposing civil penalties of up to 11.
Do you know what
11 grand. You
when
can be
you
fined
fuck a stranger in the ass? Ah, that Sellers kid, man.
Just it triggered it when he said federal crime.
You know what we should do? I just thought of what we should do. We should make a day where we make this what is it? Throw this online on our Facebooks and Twitters. That Friday. Well, no, we'll go Saturday the 21st.
Okay.
Is National Shine a Laser at an Airplane Day?
No, what?
No, I'm not promoting this.
You're full of bad advice.
You're stonewalling me.
Walter! What are you doing, man?
Great, though. This is the USA TV version.
What are you doing?
That's just the Comedy Central version.
Catching it on TNT.
You see what happens? You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens? This is what happens, Larry. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps?
That was almost better.
What happens, Larry?
When you what?
You see what happens,
Find a
Larry?
stranger in the Alps.
This is what happens when you feed us scrambled eggs. What happens, Larry? This is what happens when you're full of strangers. What the hell are you doing?
Why did he say scrambled eggs? This is what happens when you feed them scrambled eggs?
Yeah. Oh, that was amazing.
I wish I could remember what the actual line was.
This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass. I think he just says that over and over again, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. Every time that he says "find a stranger in the Alps,"
yeah,
that's when he's saying.
And then with the scrambled eggs, I think they just put that in for color. I like that. That was great. So
I don't know what the thinking there is, that he completely loses his mind and starts babbling nonsense.
November.
You find.
Oh God, I have my search safe off, and I typed "fuck a stranger in the ass."
So did you type that into
little window
YouTube
pops
Red?
up like, "Hi, I'm near you."
Yeah.
Ding.
Oh my gosh, that was beautiful.
Thank you for listening, liking, and sharing Unregimented on Facebook and following Unregimented on Twitter at UnregimentedPod. If you like Unregimented, please tell a friend to visit ChristopherMedia.net. You can subscribe to Unregimented on iTunes for free just by clicking through the iTunes banner at ChristopherMedia.net. You can also show your support for Unregimented when you buy something on iTunes just by clicking through the iTunes banner at ChristopherMedia.net. It won't cost you anything extra, and it shows your support for Unregimented. While you're on iTunes, please remember to write a review and rate Unregimented 5 stars. Just click on the iTunes banner at ChristopherMedia.net. Android users can listen to Unregimented for free at ChristopherMedia.net by clicking on the Stitcher radio player on our homepage. You can also listen to Unregimented for free at TuneIn.com or by downloading their free TuneIn radio app. Don't forget, you can always listen to Unregimented for free across any platform just by going to ChristopherMedia.net. Make sure to check out all of the podcasts on ChristopherMedia.net. Mondays and Fridays, you have Unregimented. Reach us at UnregimentedPod on Twitter. Tuesdays and Fridays, you have the Weedsman Podcast. Find those guys at the Weedsman420 on Twitter. Wednesday, you have the Projection Booth, projection-booth.com, or at Pro Boothcast on Twitter. You can also check out one of our new shows, well, new to us. It's the Ugly Club Podcast. It's another movie podcast, but these guys go with more of a theme each week rather than just one movie. You can check them out at Ugly Club Podcast on Twitter or uglyclubpodcast.com. If you like Unregimented and want to show your support for Unregimented, you can donate to Christopher Media by clicking through the PayPal button at ChristopherMedia.net. If you use Amazon.com, please click through the Amazon banner at ChristopherMedia.net and bookmark the link. It won't cost you anything extra, and when you buy something, you will show your support for Unregimented. If you're looking to launch your own website, please click through the HostGator banner at ChristopherMedia.net. That's who we use to host Unregimented. When you sign up for HostGator by clicking through the banner at ChristopherMedia.net, you are helping to support Unregimented.
Erik, are you a fan of the Mr. Show with Bob and David?
Yes, I am a fan of Mr. Show with Bob and David.
It was a great show.
That was a fantastic show.
Please tell me it's coming back.
Well,
you had it on DVD, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember.
Mm-hmm. I also own it. I also own it on. It's like one of the 5 DVDs I own.
Really?
Yeah,
yes.
we got to watch that again. They did 4 seasons of that show? Well, they're on Netflix now. Not Mr. Show. It's not Mr. Show specifically. Okay. It's with Bob and David is the name of the show.
Really?
The first season being available to Netflix subscribers as of... Well, actually, right now.
Well, as soon as the league ends, I'm canceling cable and we'll have Netflix again.
Oh, it's 11:59. It will be available in 1 minute to watch.
Well, this is Monday, so you've had it all over the weekend.
That's right.
You like David Cross?
I love David Cross.
Have you seen Todd Margaret?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That is a great show.
If anybody out here hasn't seen it, that is fucking amazing. It is an incredible series. It doesn't stop being ridiculous.
And you work enough places, especially corporations.
Yeah.
You've met him before. You've met that character who just seems to have gotten promoted by luck. And has no idea what the fuck he's doing. And then there's what was it? His manager, his boss. Everybody's worked for that guy. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a great series. It's you're talking about Will Arnett.
I love Will Arnett.
Will Arnett is brilliant.
Oh, he's great when he's swearing. He should always be swearing. It's like he's
he doesn't swear enough in Arrested Development.
No, he doesn't. He's like an artist when it comes to swear words.
Well, the first season will be available of With Bob and David, which is 4 episodes. Yeah. Okay, I think we're really pushing it. If these are half-hour episodes, I'm going to be even madder. Like, this is what constitutes a season now. Like, why not put it all together and make it a Christmas special?
Well, it's the album. Right. The album is dead to this generation now. The television season.
And is it the same cast? We still have SpongeBob SquarePants.
I don't. No word on if we'll see any of the original cast, but well, shit. Can you pull them up? I pull them up on my iPad, but it's super slow.
Why ask any questions when you have Google?
Paul F. Tompkins has his own podcast and appears on radio shows and still is comedy. He's one of my favorites from the cast. There's certainly the guy who does
That's
the
right,
voice.
Brian Posehn.
But I'm sure it's going to be funny. They're not calling it Mr. Show, and it's definitely a different format. That's right. I forgot about Jack Black playing the devil.
The D.
Yeah.
It came from Mr. Show.
Well, I thought that came from, what was he in, like the Groundlings or something? Is where he and KG
America
met?
First heard of the D through
that would
Mr.
be their
Show.
First television appearance?
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is one of the best, though. The whole skit based around the joke of the milking machine. You know the joke, right? Of the traveling salesman and the farmer's daughters and the milking machine.
Yes.
That's so classic.
Yeah, they have like a whole musical, like this opera based around that. And if I remember correctly, Jack Black plays the devil that was trying to tempt the salesman to fuck the daughters.
Have you seen Jack Black lately? It
yes.
makes me feel really fucking old.
Yeah.
It's
Why?
incredible. Because I think of Jack Black as a young guy.
Yeah.
He is like, he was always out of shape. That's kind of his charm. But he's on top of the regular fat, he's got the old man fat now, and he's all gray.
Well, he's got like wife and kids and stuff.
He doesn't have that nice young perky fat like he used to. Everything's
gone,
sagging.
It's
whatever, man.
He's got the hard gut.
You know
what I mean? Like, you know how dads get the hard gut?
Fuck that shit. I think that the older Jack Black gets, the better actor he's going to be, and the more amazing things we're going to see from him, because he's an amazing entertainer regardless.
Oh yeah, totally.
Right, him and Tenacious D, his singing and guitar playing. It's not like he's fantastic.
No,
but it all adds to everything, and this just takes it to the next level. But seeing him in what was the movie based on a true story about the mortician
Bernie,
who kills
Bernie,
the old lady. Is that
what it's called?
I don't think so.
I think it's called Bernie.
I don't think it's called Bernie. Do you know what I'm talking about, though? It was a small town. There was an old lady who had a lot of money and nobody really liked.
It's called Bernie.
It is called Bernie?
It's called Bernie.
Wow, you were saying that and it just didn't register.
Yeah.
I know I've seen the movie.
Bernie.
His performance is amazing in there.
Oh yeah, totally.
And I've heard a guy interviewed who wrote the book where people first heard about this story, and then eventually the movie was made from that material, a lot of it at least. And he said that he interviewed the actual mortician that was the killer of this old lady. And the story is that like the town loved the mortician.
Yeah.
So much so that they were willing to overlook the murder of this old woman and think that he must have had some reasonable motive to do so and wanted to see him free.
Right.
Right? They didn't want to put him in jail.
Trial of your own peers. I say, if they...
It's a crazy story. I definitely recommend watching the movie.
The movie was good.
But he apparently encapsulated that role perfectly, like... But it's... Anyway, that's just to say that Jack Black is more than just Tenacious D. And as he gets older, he's going to be forced to take on more dramatic roles, I think, and it's going to serve him better. We're going to see something like Robin Williams, hopefully not with the depression.
I was going to say.
Not with the depression and suicide.
Easy.
But somebody...
Jack seems pretty happy.
Who we knew as a goofball.
Right.
And then as he got older and started broadening his the roles that he took, we saw more from him. We saw amazing performances.
Right.
Like... I know Dead Poet Society gets a lot of slag for being kind of a feel-good, stupid movie, but goddamn it, what a performance!
Oh hell yeah!
And
I'll make you cry.
Yeah.
Make you cry.
Yeah,
I could see.
But then it was
like
one of
that
those movies that was like right time for me too.
Mm-hmm.
I was a teenager at the time. That and Swing Kids.
Swing Kids. Oh man, right there. Swing Heil, my friend. Swing Heil. I could see.
Anyway,
see that happening.
Totally off topic, but we were talking about the return of the duo of David Cross and Bob Odenkirk.
David Cross.
I think a lot of people don't know them from Mr. Show.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I know those two as, and they've always been kind of seen as a duo in my mind who went on to have later appearances in like movies like Men in Black and whatnot. And now everybody knows knows David Cross as Tobias.
Yes, that's Tobias Funk.
Right? Do you have something that says "Daddy likes leather"? Or Funke?
Yeah.
The Never Nude.
And
now everybody knows Bob Odenkirk as the lawyer Saul.
Yeah, so that's Saul.
Oh yeah,
from Breaking Bad, and now Better Call Saul, which is a totally different show from Breaking Bad, but it is great.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant.
And the few episodes I've seen, I have enjoyed.
And it's kind of like I always knew that Bob Odenkirk never really got his due.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I also had no idea that he had all that in him, too. Because he plays a lot of scenes for laughs in Breaking Bad, but when he's left to explore a character for a whole drama, and he carries that show. He's got a great supporting cast and
so many layers to the character now.
But oh my god,
you understand him now. You understand why he is in the comical place he is.
He was never a sympathetic character in the original, and it's amazing to take somebody who was the greaseball lawyer, the no morals, willing to do everything, sell out anyone when his back's up against the wall, and to reel that character back and go, oh, but you don't understand.
Right.
You don't understand what led a man to this place here.
They gave him a
and
soul.
those make some of the best stories. When you're able to... A story like, you ever see Dead Man by Jim Jarmusch? It was with... what's his name? God damn it, the guy who plays the pirate all the time.
Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
He plays this mild-mannered accountant who goes out west to seek a job working for, like, the railroad, or I believe it is the railroad, yeah, and arrives to find out that his job's been taken by somebody else and he has no income and is kind of left to fend for himself. And it's this gradual progression of this mild-mannered accountant into a cold-blooded killer. But it's how you see how it all makes sense when he pulls the trigger and kills this guy in like like cold blood at the end of the movie, you understand why he does it.
You ever seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
That's one of my all-time favorite movies. I've seen it almost probably second only to Raising Arizona.
He was in that too.
Oh, was he? Wow, how did I miss that? Are you telling me that was the same guy?
The same guy, yeah.
Mind blown.
Don't
go down there. Dad's down there.
Gilbert!
Drowned.
There he is.
Holy shit.
Well,
You're
well,
so
well.
loud.
Howdy.
Look who it is.
What's
Holy
up, Jay?
shit.
Jay.
What's going on, guys?
It's been a minute.
No shit.
Jay, we've got Erik here with us.
What up, fucker?
What's going on,
Yeah,
man?
you guys have met.
Of course.
Yes.
They have?
From
I
playing
think
in
so.
bands.
Yeah, totally.
Right on.
Yeah.
It's true.
I know, Jay.
From the scene, man. From the
scene.
From the scene, dog.
We used to go to those bathhouses after hours.
Not that
you know?
scene.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. We used to take turns in the rub and tug.
Yeah, there you go. Sometimes at the same time.
Yeah, I've been skiing with that guy.
Some double Dutch rudder
You know what I
action.
mean?
Yeah, I love the Dutch rudder.
So Aaron was asking a question right before
Well, I
you
don't
came
know.
on about REM. What's up with Peter Buck lately?
I don't know. What is up with them?
Oh,
I just happened to randomly think about him today and remembered that how much you liked REM.
Yeah, he got arrested.
He got arrested
for throwing yogurt at a stewardess in a bit of rage in
Really?
first class.
Holy shit!
I heard that on the
Peter
radio
Buck.
today. Yeah.
Was
Wow.
it really yogurt?
I don't know.
Yogurt?
He was mad and he was banned from the.
Would she tell him that a mandolin's nothing but a small guitar? How dare you!
So that's my REM news for the day. Thank you for asking.
What the fans want to know is, was it gluten free?
I don't know. It depends. I mean,
Jesus.
Was it milk from free range cows? That's what we really want to know.
So the social justice force will want to know that. Hey,
Is Rich with us tonight?
No. Well,
let's pour some out for the homie. Come on.
actually, Rich will no longer be joining us.
Oh no!
Well, we hope it's just a hiatus.
Yeah.
like my hiatus.
Yeah. Well, Jay, it's good to hear from you again, man.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you're here, Erik.
Thank
it sounds
you.
like you're taking over, so that's good.
I'm just filling in. I'm just filling in.
No. Once you're, it's like Michigan, man. Once you're here, you're stuck. It's like the armpit.
So it's kind of like herpes. You might go away for a while, but you're coming back. Nice. I know where I'm at now.
So
Yeah, this is-
Jay's in
just so you
Portland,
guys
by
can
the
make
way.
fun of me. What's that?
So Jay, you are in Portland, by the way.
Yes, I am in Portland, Oregon. I'm actually in Beaverton, Oregon.
Beaverton.
Wow.
Oh, come on, just call it Beavertown.
I know,
My
right?
music is really fucking loud.
Yeah.
But,
Yes.
And just so you guys can make fun of me, I am talking to you on an iPad right now.
Ooh.
Well, hey, you sound fine.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Is it yours or company issued?
It is mine. I bought an iPad Air 2. And
Hi.
I also bought a pair of, and like, here's another thing, like, you probably don't know about me. I actually bought a pair of Bose DC-25 headphones.
Wow.
Which I don't usually buy Bose.
Is it a twin engine or?
It actually has noise compensation.
And you're not allowed to use lasers around them either. So.
Yeah, which I'll tell you what, the noise
thought you said
compensation
Boeing.
is amazing because usually when I'm on a plane, my ears pop and I'm
Yeah.
screwed for 3 days.
Yeah.
But with these, I've been fantastic.
Well, that's a good sign. That's awesome. I like
Yeah.
that.
You need to get the Bose anti-laser attack glasses as well.
I have them.
Oh, okay.
Because
You have laser-proof glasses?
These headphones are $300, so they come with like blowjobs for 90 days.
Well, I heard they also make an attachable Bose subwoofer codpiece that goes along with it.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I didn't spend the extra $95 for that.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
Turn my headphones.
Yeah, no shit.
Shit.
But I couldn't bring myself around to buy the Beats headphones, so I bought the Bose.
That's okay. I can tell you all about those later.
I keep hearing
Yeah, no,
they're junk.
I know all about them. They are junk.
Yeah.
Not
I
all
actually
of them.
have a coworker.
I
of mine
enjoy
that has
my my pair immensely.
You're not using right now?
There are two models that are fucking incredible headphones that are incredibly made, and then there's the other 3 models that are just fucking garbage. They're just
Honestly,
horrible.
the studio that I listen to, the noise noise cancellation is pretty freaking amazing.
Yeah, the new studio's noise cancellation is good. The old ones, they just threw pink noise through it and called it noise cancellation.
But noise cancellation in general, I mean, that's something that you use on a plane.
Right, yeah.
Dude, these are amazing headphones. If you're going to spend $300 on a set of headphones, go with the Bose. They have better noise cancellation. They don't have the bass boost that the Beats have, but like, you know, I have low frequency hearing loss anyway.
It's just DSP. It's just DSP, man. And it's stupid.
That's the thing, though. I wouldn't spend $300 on a pair of listening headphones. I'd spend $300 on the pair of headphones that I'm wearing now.
Wow.
Those are extremely
I was in
flat.
radio, and I never spent over $50 on my headphones.
These are by no means noise canceling.
They lasted for
don't
years.
Need to be.
You've had those for like 4 years now.
I've had these forever.
I borrowed those from you for a minute.
I've had them for like 7 years, maybe 8.
They're in fantastic condition.
I have a pair of Corsair, but you guys have heard me talk on my Corsair headphones, and those are only $150.
Yeah.
So I don't know how does it sound like compared to now and the last time I basically was on the air when I was in Toronto.
What? How do I know how your headphones sound?
Well, not
yeah, I know, right?
But the microphone.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
But you sound fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, actually, I was going to say you sound really good right now. You're very clear.
$300 headphones.
It's very much like a landline connection type of sound.
Sure. Well, and that's not bad.
Limited
But a
range.
tad better.
Limited range, but clear.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know, you're talking through Skype, and then, you know, you got the headphones and the microphone from the headphones. And
It sounds much better than being on the phone, but still like being on the phone, if that makes sense to anybody.
Yeah, and I have not tweaked any of my DSP on my iPad, if you can do that.
I tweak the shit out of my DSP daily.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I'm actually in Beaverton, Oregon right now.
That is funny.
Oh, man. Just tweak that DSP.
I got it the first time, though, Jay.
Wait. For DSP training.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah. Yes. Have you ever heard of BiAmp?
BiAmp?
Oh, come on. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let's start with, what's DSP? Digital Signal Processing.
Well, what's DSL?
Right. Dick sucking lip.
Yes, thank you.
That's DSL, baby, buddy. So has anybody heard of BiAmp? Have you ever heard of BiAmp?
BiAmp, yeah. I've heard of BiAmp.
Yeah. I'm actually at one of BiAmp's trainings. I'm
wow.
here for my master programming certification.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So we have to talk acoustics one day, don't we?
Yeah, but if I could hear over the acoustics of Primus, it'd be great.
Yeah, you keep drowning them out.
Yeah. That's really cool. I heard. So you do a lot of stuff with audio and
for
conference rooms and stuff,
I'm
right?
a Crestron and BiAmp programmer.
Oh, that's fucking cool, man. That's really cool.
So I'm getting my master programming certification in BiAmp this week.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. And I'm also getting my master certification in getting drunk on BiAmp's dime this week.
Oh,
there you go.
Isn't that great when corporations pay for your alcohol?
It's fantastic. I have had 4 double Jack and Cokes tonight.
Wow.
So if I'm
all right.
slurring, I apologize.
Can you invoice for hookers?
I don't have to invoice shit. That's called it's a taxi cash receipt.
Nice. Could you imagine asking a hooker for a receipt? I need to invoice for this blowjob. Can you write it down for me? And,
I'm sure in like Vegas you can get it. Bunny Ranch.
Probably true.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's awesome. Some paperwork.
Be like, hey boss, can you cover this hand job that I got?
Excuse me, miss. Do you accept PayPal?
Yeah. I did a Cleveland steamer to this girl. How do we expense that?
That'd be an itemized ID of the shit you did to this poor girl.
The receipt says C.steamer.
We'll cover the Cleveland steamer, but you didn't have to. Yeah.
But the pirate
we're gonna
was
need
extra, so.
We're gonna need a copy of your receipt and of the release that the prostitute signed.
And a
You have to
picture.
sign a release.
Don't forget a picture.
I do have to say that I did turn in a $1,700 expense report for Toronto and was not questioned about it. So.
Well, that's a pretty. You got Toronto on a bargain.
How many
there.
days?
1,700 for a whole city.
Yeah, for the whole city.
How many days was that?
That was a week. It was 6 days, actually.
Oh, wow. No, I do
Son
that.
of a bitch.
I do that generally. But I have
Wait a minute. That does not include the hotel.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, and Jay doesn't rent a car. Like mine has hotels and rental cars on it, and I'll do $1,700 in a week. But yeah,
no, there's no. Well, let's see. I went to Houston, and that was $2,700.
Jesus, man.
It included the rental car and the hotel.
And
I had to throw some more money at my car this week. I mean, small money.
Yeah.
It cost me $50. I had to winterize it.
Right?
Well,
which
involved reconnecting the hose that went to the reservoir for the radiator. So that it wouldn't just spray coolant out of the little nozzle.
Them fucking hose, Well,
that's how apparently that's how this car works best.
Yeah.
Is that I'm able to, hopefully, I dumped some more stop leak into it to try and seal up the leak on the block or somewhere, or the head gasket or wherever it's coming from. Tried some new shit that was recommended by my buddy who works at the AutoZone, and it seems to be working quite well, actually. Yeah. So fingers crossed we actually had the problem solved this time around. But that's what I did for the whole summer, was just because I had found out, because the coolant system was over-pressurizing, and it was bursting hoses left and right. So after I replaced all the hoses on it, I still had problems, and then eventually the problems went away. And then I found out it was because the hose that went to the reservoir had just popped off.
Right.
And every time it got like air bubbles and shit in it, it would just spew some shit out of the hole. And then it would kind of fix itself, and eventually I'd have to pour some more fluid in, but it was like, once a month or something like that.
Oh man.
You know what, Aaron?
What?
If you would have bought an American car, you wouldn't have had that problem.
That's right, because I would have junked it already. It would not have lasted 275,000 miles.
Exactly.
Don't worry.
You would have gotten another car by now.
When Aaron's car breaks down, we're going to cut the floor out, and he's going to use it like a Flintstones car. There's nothing greener than that, right?
Not yet, my friend. The Golden Glider rides again.
Golden Glider.
Are you talking about your dildo?
All right.
That's his fleshlight.
That's his pocket pussy.
The Golden Glider.
That's what I call it. It's Old Man Gold. The Old Man Gold Civic.
That's your fleshlight?
Wow. Did you want to talk about, hey, I'd never get pulled. Well, the only time I got pulled over in that car is when I forgot to get my my registration updated. Forgot to get the sticker. Yeah, so totally. But it was during a period where it was out of commission, and I had just gotten a new radiator in it, and I was just taking it for a test drive, and I was like, fuck. But anyway, in general, though, as long as you keep your plates stickered properly, you're not getting pulled over in that vehicle.
Oh.
I'm in Oregon, and you think I can get some pot here? It's legal.
Oh, yeah, hey.
Do they have storefronts yet?
Dude, nowhere near me.
No, it just started, though, too.
Nowhere near me.
Storefronts are a year away in Portland. You could drive up to fucking Washington, go get some pot.
You just got to talk to the right people.
I don't have to. I could drive like 20 minutes, but I don't have the fucking rental car. I'm taxi.
Take a taxi to Washington.
Yeah, that means I got to call them here. It's not like New York where I just walk out and fucking flip my thumb out and I'm good to go.
Get Uber.
Yeah, fuck Uber.
Why? I use that shit today.
Yeah, I got dirty bastards drive me an Uber every time, so fuck that Uber.
Fuck them.
I prefer my Russian cabbies. I refuse any other cabbies but Russians, because the Russians always have clean cabs.
Well, I like a timely cabbie too. Somebody who's on time and Russian to go somewhere.
I don't mean Russian to go anywhere. I mean former USSR.
Oh, okay. Well, you heard they're
cabs
juicing.
Are always clean.
Those Russian cabbies are juicing. They use performance enhancing drugs.
Whatever, it gets me here quick. Oh my God!
I told you you're a genius. Judd Hirsch.
I know, right?
Judd Hirsch. Wow.
It's like, this is how we know who Andy Kaufman is. People forget about this.
He's alive, you know.
Yeah, totally. Right with Elvis.
And Tupac.
Yep.
And that Kurt
and Jim
Cobain.
Carrey.
And Jimmy's still fucking alive.
Yeah, right.
All right. Hey, I'm going to have to tap out, all right, guys?
Tap out?
Yeah.
I think we're almost done anyway.
Okay, I'll hang out then.
Yeah, like if we get 10 more minutes.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, can you give us 10?
I'm falling asleep.
All right,
but I love you
guys.
guys.
Yeah,
we
I'm
did an
sorry.
hour before too. So.
It's only 9:30 where I'm at. What the fuck?
I know, right? Jason's got 4 Jack and Cokes. He's ready to party.
This is a late night unregimented for us.
Yeah, it is. It's 12:30 for you guys.
Oh,
Sorry,
man.
I tapped in really quick.
It's all right.
Hey, everybody who listens to Unregiment. I'm sorry I've been gone. Enjoy everybody else. Eric's better than I am.
No.
Enjoy.
I hope to do this with you one day. It'd be fun.
Fucking A, man.
So I don't know. What do we got for the
person.
last 10 minutes? Anything interesting you guys read this week? Want to talk about music? I brought up REM earlier, and we kind of
Is there
got
anything-
sidetracked by Peter Buck story.
There's nothing new on music that's worth anything
Tossing
except
some
for
yogurt.
the newest Clutch album. It's pretty good. But
We also talked
There's
about
the
how-
rare, consistent band that you can rely on to put on a fucking rock and roll album every once in a while.
You know what you're getting with Clutch.
Oh shit! I just thought of something.
What
The Grateful Dead is going back on tour, and you know
Fuck
who's
off.
taking?
Why is Bob Weir out of money?
Listen, so you know who's taking Jerry Garcia's place?
John Mayer.
John Mayer.
What?
Did you really guess that for real?
Yeah.
It's John Mayer.
Fucking.
I'm gonna hang up this fucking phone if you talk any more. about
John
that.
Mayer is going to play.
He's
what?
Yep. Isn't that
John
incredible?
Mayer. Dude, that motherfucker got to lay fucking Jennifer Aniston like multiple times.
Yeah,
He's gotten
and he
to
also
lay a
had-
lot of people.
He has
That is
had some of the best.
He's had some top shelf.
Yeah, man.
That ugly.
If I could be his dick for a week, I mean, come on, or at least smell like it.
That is a bizarre
I'd
choice.
fuck a black girl if I could be his dick for a week.
I figured they'd get somebody
Is
from
that
like
promise?
they'd get somebody from like Government Mule or Fish or somebody like
Yeah,
that.
you figured
John Mayer?
Trey
Mayer.
Anastasio seems like it would be the logical
Trucking.
choice.
Yeah.
I got
Or Anastasio, or
Yeah.
Oh man.
you think he would be the heir to Jerry,
You'd think.
the Jared Airy?
the Jared to Airy?
Yeah.
Jared Airy.
But
The
yeah,
Ben
you think
Jerry.
Trey Anastasio would be the guy, but no, John fucking Mayer.
Yeah.
John fucking fag ass.
There you go.
That's
Well, that's
such
fine
an
because I would
annoying-
never go see the Grateful Dead, and I would never go see John Mayer. So that's two birds with one stone.
You're like
Exactly.
two people together. I could ignore both of you at once.
Right.
It's efficient.
That's incredible.
Jesus criminy. What the hell's the world come to? John Mayer takes over for Jerry Garcia.
Who gives a fuck?
I don't.
We're all getting mad about something we wouldn't go to see anyway. It's like
Might as well
outrage.
be Fishbone or Fish.
Right,
Or
this
whatever
is
the fuck
like-
they're called. Whatever.
Oh my gosh. I
You
would
know what,
like
though?
to take John Mayer's
I'm in
place with
fucking-
Katy Perry.
I'm
though.
in Portland. Like, dude, you walk off the plane and people are like, "Can I have a cigarette?" It's like you fucking dirty ass hippies with your fucking dreadlocks.
All right, but how much hippie pussy is John Mayer now going to get?
Who cares?
He doesn't need it.
I know. But he's going to get it.
He,
just
I'm
get
not.
so
he has
dirty.
the
This
most-
isn't a question
Hippie pussy
of.
for.
he has the most famous genital warts
Yeah, right.
in music. That man right there.
His junk's gonna stink of patchouli for like months after
Yeah.
that tour.
Just shove an incense right in the hole.
An
John
incense.
Mayer's a hero.
But my
He's a
question
fucking
is
hero.
too: the Dead just stopped touring a few years ago.
Yeah.
Who was filling in for him before?
Well, the Dead, I actually learned an interesting fact about them, which is really cool. I guess
Is
in the
there such a
past-
thing?
Yeah, well, no, it is. In the past, to avoid service fees on their concerts, they had people prepay with cashier's checks mailed to them. That's fucked up.
Okay.
Fucking hippies.
Well, that
Communist
too, and they get to
bastards.
keep all the money.
That's
Doing it
exactly
that
why.
way
No
as well.
no service fees, and they could skim.
How dare they cut Ticketmaster
Or
out
they
of
cut
their
out the
rightful
middleman.
Yeah. And fuck the middleman. Fuck him
I know.
good.
Skimming is quite an accusation, I would say.
My friend,
Well, why
I
not?
call him Band
Couldn't-
Jesus
couldn't
Ryan.
Eddie Vedder
is the
do
one who
this
told me
shit?
about that. Both of those facts.
Yeah, Eddie Vedder did that shit.
So what's Eddie Vedder? No, I mean, couldn't he lead the Grateful Dead?
Right, like that's
Yeah,
who
he'd
like,
be Eddie
that
Vedder.
would be who would be.
Oh!
You had to go there.
Sorry. You know who would be great? David Lee Roth, right there.
Fucking
Brilliant.
no, Sammy Hagar. Fuck it.
Sammy Hagar.
Donald Trump. There you go.
Hey,
Sarah Palin's kid. What's that?
Trump 2016, motherfuckers.
There you go. You guys are simpatico on that
His
one.
name, Corky Palin.
Corky Romano?
Corky Palin.
Corky Palin.
What?
He got that.
That is offensive to Palin's.
Trump Palin 2016.
It's offensive to people named Corky.
Fuck.
Family. You guys going to night time now?
Oh, man.
Well, if you're trying to force us off.
I know.
Well, no,
he's got a hooker banging on the door right now.
I know. Listen, she's here.
Got somewhere to be.
I'm on air. I'm not saying that.
She's working on the invoice.
I have the itemized receipt. See steamer.
It's a taxi.
We're cutting items off his list. We're taking up too much time.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's not going to have time for this.
He's like, I've already been invoiced for these items. I want to make sure I get them in.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting paid by the hour right now anyway. So
Good. Jay, this has been so choice, I have to say.
Yeah, for the last 26 minutes, I've been at 27 minutes and 8 seconds.
The energy totally went up to the roof. I swear.
Well, you know what, man? I'm really happy to hear all your voices. Actually,
we're happy to hear yours.
Yeah, I'm sorry I've been gone. Got some health issues with my wife going on. I got to take care of that. So all 2 listeners that might listen to me and hate me, sorry I've been gone, but it is what it is. I will be back eventually.
Got to take care. Tonight. You got to take care of things.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be on longer tonight, but it was like, shit, I got back from dinner and it's like, fuck, it's like midnight for you guys. It's like 9 o'clock for me.
It's that whole time dilation thing, right?
Yeah. Fuck this Pacific time. I would hate to be on this time all the time.
Yeah, it always fucks with you.
It really does.
You get sleepy at like 7, 8 o'clock every night. Like, what the fuck is
I
that?
was sitting in class today, and I'm like, God, it's like 4:30 here.
Yeah.
It's 7:30 at home.
You're in like after dinner mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'm like ready to sit down and, do my after dinner smoke party thing, like enjoy myself. So
we're in the future.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what you're going to look like in a couple hours.
Oh, God.
You heard
As long as it's like Aaron, I'm okay.
Hey, one quick thing that I wanted to bring up before we go. Eric, you're a fan of Mystery Science Theater, yeah?
Yeah.
Mystery Science Theater 3000? Mm-hmm. You're familiar with Riff Tracks.
Yes, I am.
Right, which is the guys who are doing the second iteration of MST3K. Mike Nelson, I forget the other guy's names. I don't have it in front of me. But so not only can you now see classic episodes of Mystery Science Theater 3000 on the Riff Track site, every Monday they're uploading, well, the most recent one was Mitchell, which is featuring Joe Don Baker, which is just an amazing movie and one of the best riffs that they've done, if you could call it that. And then also announced recently was it's like a Kickstarter campaign or something like that from Joel Hodgson, who was the original host of and creator of Mystery Science Theater 3000, and he wants to bring it back.
Wow.
I'm down. With
a whole new cast apparently too. The idea of having like past hosts come in.
Joel. Original dude.
Yeah, was Joel your guy? Was he your guy?
He's original. Mike, I appreciated both of them.
Yeah.
Mike.
I think Mike Nelson got a lot of slack because he was coming in to take over
wasn't
a role
Joel.
that was beloved, and he was very different. But like going back and watching, because I've seen him multiple times now, and going back and watching the episodes now, the ones with Mike Nelson stand up better, in my opinion. Joel's got a very specific type of dopey, nerdy humor that does work in certain instances, but pound for pound, I think the guys were better writers in the later years.
It's the same problem I had with Blue's Clues when they switched over from Steve.
Yeah.
Those were I'm used to Steve. He's my flavor. This fucking Joe guy walks in with a dopey-looking sweater. He's wrong. This bothers me, man.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what they have. I mean, and it's interesting, too, because it's not like we're starved for riffs.
Right, yeah.
I mean, Riff Tracks are still putting out stuff pretty frequently.
Fucking genius.
And what's brilliant about that is that they can do current movies without licensing issues just by doing a commentary track.
Yeah.
And then they still do, like, B movies.
Right, yeah.
So I don't know, maybe there's going to be some sort of riffing war going on.
We'll see.
Maybe we should do our own.
We riff track on society.
Yep. Excuse me. Sorry
Did you
about
just
that,
take a
guys.
shit from your mouth? Is that what that was?
That was the Cleveland steamer.
Unless I'm watching a movie in a more social environment where you're kind of BSing about shit anyway, like I'm talking shit to the screen all the time.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm by myself.
Dude, I throw cigarette packs at the screen.
Right.
Cigarette packs and pop bottles.
I whip DNA at the screen.
Well, that's personal time.
That's the difference between us and black people. Is we will
we do it in the privacy of our own homes.
We will rein it in the movie theater.
Yeah. I will spew my DNA all over my own screen.
Oh man!
Yeah, the brothers and the sisters, they don't give a fuck.
No, one fuck is given.
No, they will do the shit we all do in our living room in public.
Well, what about Pee Wee Herman?
We put a stick up our ass.
That motherfucker.
When we go to the theater,
lost the beloved children's television show for masturbating in public.
Oh, please.
Whatever. So did George Michael.
He was on a beloved children's television show.
I guess it would be nice.
Music.
Paul Rubens has always been a creep and a weirdo, and we just tried to make him into this.
Yeah.
The original version of Pee-wee's Playhouse. I mean,
was filthy.
It could appeal to kids too, but
he's my fucking hero.
It still had the adult kind of in jokes in there.
Dude, I mean, come on.
And it got watered down when
Bob Dobbs, a picture of Bob Dobbs on every episode.
Right.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh man. Zombie.
All right, I'm going to go down in the elevators. Hopefully I don't lose you guys. I'm going to grab a cigarette here.
Oh,
I think we're a little adventure music.
Yeah, I know, right? Is this Danny Elfman?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, Danny Elfman.
That's son of a bitch.
This has got one of the best soundtracks.
Well, if I lose you guys, good night. Sorry.
I think it's a good night anyways.
Yep.
Okay. Gentlemen, been fantastic as always.
Somebody remix it.
Oh, we got Rickrolled.
Nice.
Rickrolled.
I don't
Rick
even,
Astley just popped up a photo.
They just looped a portion of the song and threw a picture of Rick Astley there.
Now, would you rather be Rickrolled or John Cena rolled?
I have no preference.
Yeah.
Are you feeding ducks over there?
Yeah.
No,
it's the buzzer in the elevator.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm in the elevator.
Okay.
Hopefully I have internet when I walk outside. I don't know. So
we're good.
Yeah, we're dumping you anyways, Jay.
Yeah.
It was nice
Jay.
talking to you again, but we got to sign off for this episode.
Well, thanks for joining us, Jay. Hopefully you'll join us again soon to get out, everything works out for you and life settles down. But it was good to hear from you, man. And there he goes.
See, I knew that was happening.
Yep.
Cool.
So,
all right.
Well,
there goes Jay. He sends his goodbyes and good wishes and asks you to rate us on iTunes and all that stuff.
Yes, 5 stars. Thanks for the likes, the shares, the downloads, the retweets.
Thanks for telling a friend.
Yeah, tell them.
Spread the word.
Tell them, damn it, it's an order, please.
Spread it like feces on a college dormitory door.
Spread it like herpes.
No, maybe not that. Don't spread it in the shape of a swastika.
No. Unless it's smaller than a coffee cup.
We do not encourage that.
Not even.
We do not encourage that. But anyway, thank you for listening, and we will catch you on Friday.
Thanks. Bye.
If you enjoy this show and want more people to know about it, head on over to iTunes, leave a comment, and rate it 5 stars. Make sure you like and share us on Facebook, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Just search for Christopher Media. Thank you in advance for supporting Christopher Media by clicking on the PayPal button and by clicking through to all the sponsors who support ChristopherMedia.net. Most importantly, we would like to take the time to extend an extra special thanks to you. Christopher Media could not exist without your support. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net, and thank you for listening. Christopher Media. Let's make some noise. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
You might not think that a few simple words could make you crave McDonald's breakfast sandwiches. But if you listen closely to the sound of me saying McGriddles, McMuffin, you might be wrong. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
To show you how easy it is to file a claim with Geico, we hired a soap opera star.
Gracious me, my car has storm damage and I've had to file a claim. Could it possibly get worse? Will my claims team leave me for someone else? Someone less intense?
No. Actually, when you file a claim with Geico, you get your own dedicated claims team who promises to stay with you throughout the process.
Oh, I've never known such loyalty.